Hello, everybody. Welcome to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. I'm Jim Powers, the voice of the Saints. Glad to have you with us as we talk to some of our great coaches here at Maryville University. And joining us is the women's volleyball coach, Chris Phillips. And Chris, split over the weekend, but some very good volleyball by the ladies in a loss on Saturday, but then a great bounce-back win on Sunday.
Yeah, played well on Saturday. Didn't get the victory, but played well. And so we'll take that. First conference match, so not too bad. McHenry's a great team, so don't take anything away from them. And played well on Sunday.
Let's talk about some of the kids that really performed well over the weekend. And I think Laura Welling just had a fantastic weekend.
Yeah, Laura did. She played great. When Laura's on, lots of really good things happen for us. So that was really fun to see, and I was glad that she got back on pace. And she was off a little bit earlier in the season, but looks like she's back on track.
And also you get the newcomer, Selman, that's really, we talked about her last week a little bit, but let's really talk about her this week and just how she's kind of grown into the college game. Being a freshman, that's a big transition going from high school to college.
Yeah, it is a big transition. The hitters are a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. She's done a good job of right away just jumping in. She does a great job of closing blocks. She does a really nice job of getting over the net and penetrating so balls can't get by her. Allie absolutely loves her because she's like she can count on Ashley to fill that hole and fill the gap, which gives her the opportunity to play better defense just on the other side of her shoulder. So that's great.
The one thing that I've noticed, and this is something we talked a little bit about last week, was you're getting a great job in transition, getting the digs and knowing where to send it to get into that attacking type of offense that you guys love to play.
Yeah, we've worked really hard on that. The last couple of years we've first started out with let's just see if we can get a target. Now it's like going, okay, now we got to get that transition ball into the spot we want to be able to run the offense with the tempo that we want to run it with. We're not looking for a sky ball. We're a fast offense, and we've got to run the passes that way as well to make things happen for us.
And for some folks that may not know volleyball that well, it's a big difference. It's big than just a dig, a set, and put it over. There's a lot more that goes into it.
There's a couple more things that are happening out there on the court that a lot of people don't see and don't get. There's patterns. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that we run, and we like to run fast, which is great for the fans because it's a lot of fun to watch when you're running crazy stuff and kids are flying left and right and coming through the middle, and so it's a lot of good fun. And so we'll continue. That's a big part of our game, and I think it'll just get better as the year goes on.
Let's talk about this week. Non-conference, one of the last non-conference matchups that you're going to have with Webster University, and then obviously a couple big matchups over the weekend going up north to Parkside and to Lewis.
Yeah, so, it's nice to be. It's been great to be at home for a while. So, we do have Webster coming in tomorrow, and it's just they're across the road, which is kind of nice. But so we'll play that. We played them once last year, and so we'll play them again this year. And then up north we head. So 2 big ones on the docket for this weekend, and so we'd love to come away with a split.
Yeah, absolutely, especially going up to Parkside. Very tough place to play, and Lewis as well, too. Very tough venues to go to, especially first road trip of the year.
First road trip of the year, but I think it's been nice. We've been home for about 3 weeks, so we probably actually are ready for the road trip, so it's okay. So we're looking forward to it. And we haven't seen this team play on the road yet, but they'll be fine.
And road trips are a lot of fun because it lets you guys bond a little bit, and especially not getting out the first couple weeks of the year. I'm sure everybody's tired of seeing Maloney and tired. It's fun to play at home, but it's also good to get on the road and kind of have a little bit of team bonding over dinners in the hotels and all that kind of fun stuff.
It is. It's good, and it's the distractions are a little less actually on the road because here we're working about academics are huge, and so the girls are really focused on I've got to get this stuff done and get stuff in, and I got to get in class and be in class. And when you take them on the road, a lot of that stuff disappears a little bit because they don't have they don't have that option. So I kind of control that a little bit more. Yes.
Absolutely, Chris. Well, good luck this week, and we'll talk to you after hopefully a big 3-0 week.
We hope so. Yes.
Outstanding. Chris Phillips joins us. Make sure you follow us on Twitter this weekend at Maryville Saints. We'll have all the updates from the volleyball matches up north, and then also like our Facebook page. Just like the page, Maryville Athletics. For Coach Phillips, I'm Jim Powers. Glad to have you on board with us on MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. We'll talk to you next week. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.